criança é brincando, até em um hospital. Aqui no GRAACC, a infância continua.
Fala aí, galera do Chartivation, muito boa tarde. Pessoal, muito boa tarde. Welcome to Chartivation. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And let's speak in Portuguese, and then I hope when I upload this video there will be subtitles. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check. Otherwise I'm gonna make it in both languages. I just want to know, everybody knows that a few days ago we had a release from Aviation Labs, and they released the Rio de Janeiro City Pack. It's amazing, I can tell you, it's amazing. Falando para todos vocês que há poucos dias tivemos o lançamento aqui do Aviation Labs. Keep in English, keep that in English, okay, thank you. Arthur Biaca, Saulo, obrigado. And we had a wonderful surprise. After the release yesterday update Sierra Uniform 5, the service update 5, and the result was amazing, talking about Rio, but not only about the photogrammetry, but also everything that was involved. No, when you think about Rio, believe it or not, you must think about Sao Paulo, because if you fly Rio, you have to think about the air bridge that we call the ponte aérea between Sao Paulo and Rio, both sceneries from Paulo Ricardo. And the most important thing, which Rio should I pick? Because when I pick Rio from Paulo Ricardo and I pick the Rio de Janeiro City Pack, you have to ask Paulo if you have any problem with your photogrammetry. You have to ask Paulo to send you another version. The one that doesn't contain is the one that you're gonna find out in Marketplace, okay? It is the one that I'm using right now. But Giorgio, I have problems with the construction of the series, the photogrammetry. The buildings look like melting, so you'd better send an email to Paulo and ask him another version with his buildings, and let he knows that you don't use the photogrammetry, okay? And I've been used this way that I just told you for years, you know, and in my opinion was better until yesterday. And then I will show you what happened. There are a few constructions that one that you're gonna use the same way that is here right now in your screen. Rio with Rio City Pack from Aviation Labs that you can. I'm gonna send the link in the chat. Just 1 second. I'm gonna contrail one of the places that is selling the product. It can be purchased here, and another one is you can use the photograph on Rio de Janeiro Santos Dumont Airport. In case you don't have Paulo Ricardo scenery, you can have the one that was released with the service update 19, and no, not the service update, but the update, the city update in Brazil that that you can be used of photogrammetry in Rio, Sao Paulo, and among other cities in Brazil. Then and there are a few opportunities that are gonna show all of them for you, and you pick yours. Okay, I hope you enjoy. Let me show you Rio the way that I told. The first option is gonna be Rio de Janeiro Paulo Ricardo scenery plus Rio de Janeiro city pack. Okay, let me show you what happens, and the photogrammetry on. Let's make a journey around Rio. Forget the way I'm going to fly. It's gonna be like I should also maybe turn the weather off. Marina da Glória ali. Yeah, it's gonna be in both languages. Então, pessoal, eu tô falando aqui o seguinte. Tô mostrando o Rio e as oportunidades que você tem na construção do Rio de Janeiro. O Rio de Janeiro, ó, esse aqui é o City Pack Rio de Janeiro da Aviation Lights, que o link tá no canal, tá bom? Então você vai vendo aí os prédios. Paulo Ricardo, sem os prédios dele, tá? E a fotogrametria on, tá bom? Porque o Aviation Lights funciona com fotogrametria on e é compatível com o cenário do Rio de Janeiro do Paulo Ricardo, tá? O que eu estava falando é o seguinte, que você tem também o Rio de Janeiro padrão, que veio aquele update do Mundial, né, das cidades, no 19, se eu não me engano é o número, e aí você vai vendo o centro do Rio, que veio com o cenário da Sobo. Eu acho que eu vou tirar o weather, que vai ficar melhor para ver, ó. Pronto, sem o weather fica, ó, Museu da Manhã, outras coisas mais, né? Fica too much blue, but então o que acontece, pessoal? Então você tem essas opções aí no Rio de Janeiro de ter esse aqui, Paulo Ricardo, Rio de Janeiro Aviation Lights, tá? Fotogrametria on, sem os prédios do Paulo Ricardo, mas o cenário do aeroporto é do Paulo Ricardo. Essa é a opção que a gente está mostrando agora. Depois eu vou mostrar a opção sem o cenário do Paulo Ricardo, com Aviation Lights e o cenário da Sobo, que veio no lançamento. E daí temos também mais uma opção, que é Paulo Ricardo com seus prédios, fotogrametria off, e aí sem o Aviation Lights, tá? Então são várias as construções que você pode ter, tá bom? Não tá aparecendo realmente. It doesn't look like MLTs. So after the service update 5, I had a big trouble. My issue was that I used to have up to yesterday melting buildings, not anymore. After service update 5. Você pode ver que a cidade está realmente espetacular. Eu não fui ali, ó. Ali é o Galeão, ali para a direita. You have another stadium, north part of the city. And another thing that you can be used, that are do Campo dos Afonsos, que é um aeroporto militar, né, que você pode encontrar também ali na Flightsimmers TO. Eu coloquei ele, coloquei o Jacarepaguá também. E cara, assim, bate tudo direitinho, ficou bem legal. E aí a gente vai para Barra da Tijuca. Now we're moving to Barra da Tijuca. It's on the seashore. I'll be flying closer to the ground. Oh, obrigado, Saulo. Obrigado. Thank you, Saulo. Let me remind you, this Rio de Janeiro City Pack Aviation LEDs can be purchased in the link on the chat. It's a way trying to improve my English. Who lives Rio, here in Rio, knows how close and the fidelity it is. Olympic City, the swimming pools. Olha que loucura. Avenida das Américas. Aí você vai em direção ao Recreio. Tá. E aí você pode estar questionando o que você tem de máquina. Eu tenho uma 4090. Tem uma 4090, um 9800X3D. Só que depois do Service Update 5, que aconteceu ontem, eu tive que reduzir algumas coisas, tá? Eu cheguei a botar LOD 400 e Object Details a 200. Mas com Service Update, eu que principalmente vou no VR, eu tive que reduzir alguns settings, tá? My system is a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D plus a 4090. Olha, cara, é impressionante, assim, a fidelidade, o trabalho feito é impressionante. Vale a pena você gastar lá seus 13 euros. Para quem tiver nenhum problema com fotogrametria, vale muito a pena. If you had no issue with photogrammetry, you'd better go there and purchase. It's only 13 euros, so it's an amazing job. Barra da Tijuca Beach. Consegui, cara. Consegui com esse Service Update 5. Você viu lá que eu respondi no teu post? Você respondeu pro cara e o cara, depois do Service Update 5, passou a funcionar assim de boa, cara. Max, you know, it depends on if he's on the bath or not. It depends on. Let's check if the Christ is gonna be there. It's gonna take a little while in the bath. Ai. Avenida Niemeyer. Vamos indo para a praia de São Conrado Beach. And this is the one thing that Aeromax just mentioned. The Christ takes a little time to shows up. And we don't know why, but maybe, you know, some missed bullets. He's just protecting himself. Anyway. Saulo, you are great in English. From 0 to 6, would you give me 3? Oh, Rio, there is Christ. it's amazing, man. Here it is. Stop. In the name of love. Look, it's amazing job. One thing that I really enjoy with the city pack was the quality of the mountains. You know, the texture used in the mountains. Wow, such a great job. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah. Take 3 because we are friends, otherwise it's gonna be 2.5. You see the buildings are not melting. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so from now on you can make up your mind, and should I pick which one? Let's go now and move for the second option. That's gonna be Rio, the wonderful city, without the city pack. Okay, it's gonna be totally Paulo Ricardo. Okay, I'm gonna take the photogrammetry off. Okay, photogrammetry, I guess is the way that should be mentioned and pronounced. Okay, here gonna take a little while. I have to turn off and see what will happen. Rio, Paulo Ricardo. Okay, menu, free flight. Ask, and here that's the word update. I don't remember the word update 19, so it came here in the word update 19 photogrammetry install. Now I'm gonna disable, so it's gonna be totally Paulo Ricardo. Okay, and the photogrammetry off, and let me check if is there a way out to remove. Let me check here. Rio de Janeiro, install. Okay, I'm gonna remove, disable. Great. Let's see what will happen now. Let's skip. Okay, now we don't have Jefferson. Depois eu vou mostrar São Paulo também, né? Porque quando a gente fala de ponte aérea, fala de Rio, pensa na ponte aérea, e eu vou mostrar também. Ok, então, ó, see what happens. Ah não, eu tenho que mudar uma coisa. I picked the wrong because with this sanity, Paulo Ricardo sanity, I must keep the photogrammetry on, because there are two versions, one with the photogrammetry off and the other on. So I did the wrong. I got the wrong one. I missed here cities enable, especially the Sugarloaf is gonna be better now. You see the mountain? Now it's okay. Okay. Now we have. Fala, Eric, beleza? Now we have Rio photogrammetry on, Paulo Ricardo scenery, and we don't have anymore the city pack install. Okay. I'm gonna fly over the same places that I flew before. The buildings are amazing too. I could say it's the same quality. And which one is closer than the real thing? It's a hard decision, tough decision. What I could say about that both are great. Both are great. Sometimes I don't know which one should I pick. Because both, no? Now the real from Aviation Labs is off. I'm not used anymore, so it's almost the same thing. Almost the same thing, you know. The quality is amazing. And before I move to the other step that is gonna be with a photogrammetry off, I'm gonna take my aircraft to Sao Paulo and show you what happens in Sao Paulo, you know, because that one thing that you have to be considered that is what happens in Congonhas Airport with the photogrammetry on. And I already talked to Paulo, and there is no solution for the what will come next, and I'll show you. So you can compare both. Rio, this is all Paulo Ricardo, not any photogrammetry, and the Paulo Ricardo, not anymore city pack. Ô Jefferson, se você estiver por aí ainda. Boa, Sal. Jefferson, se você estiver aí ainda, copia o link da live, bota lá naquele post que foi justamente sobre esse trabalho que eu estou fazendo agora. Se você puder fazer isso, eu te agradeço. Agora, uma coisa que eu sinto muita falta aqui, que eu tinha no 2020, é o tráfego dos navios, né? Que você encontra lá na Flightsimmers TO. Valeu, cara. Obrigado, Jefferson. Copia lá, bota lá. Brigadão demais. E aí eu tinha os tráfegos do navio que era bem bacana. E eu botei, diz na Flightsimmers TO que funciona nos dois. E realmente nunca funcionou aqui. Aí ali, ó, a gente começa a ir para Niemeyer, né? Tem a subida ali de quem sai da Barra da Tijuca para São Conrado. Pedra da Gávea aqui à esquerda. A Rocinha. Ó, agora vem a Avenida Niemeyer, ó. São Conrado. Avenida Niemeyer aqui começando, né? A Niemeyer até Leblon. E o Rio de Janeiro, cadê o Cristo? Olha lá o Cristo. Voltou. Voltou. Então, qual escolher? Você está passando dificuldade financeira? Não, o do Paulo Ricardo já é o suficiente? Tá aí, ó. Não precisa realmente mais nada. É realmente um trabalho fantástico, tá? If you have financial issue that right now you can't purchase the Rio de Janeiro City Pack, Paulo Ricardo is enough. More than enough. It's a great, amazing job. For the one that lives abroad that doesn't know me, I'm George Schneider. I'm a flight attendant for a Brazilian airline, and I really help Paulo when he's developing scenery. You know, in Rio, I took like 500 pics, 500 pictures, and sent to him, trying to make better Rio. And in Sao Paulo, 1,000 pictures was taken, and that's the fidelity that no one can do the same thing, no one. Even although Rio from Asobo is a great scenery, I could say it's well done. Too fast. Okay, let's go to the other possibility. But before you change the things in Rio, I'm gonna move to Sao Paulo because I want to show you something, okay? Like I said in the beginning of this live, like I said, if you are thinking about Rio, you are thinking about Sao Paulo, because the air bridge between Sao Paulo and Rio. And then this is gonna help you to make up your mind which Rio should I take, and if I remain with the photogrammetry on or not. Like Jefferson said, I do have. I used to have much more, but now I has less. I'm getting less problem with photogrammetry in Sao Paulo. Okay. The first issue that you might have found is on the runway, like a hole, you know. And Paulo said that there is nothing that he can do. Oh, you see that? Bump, the aircraft just bump. You see, again, so with the photogrammetry off in Sao Paulo, you have no issues. You have no issues. On the channel description, there is a way out that you can proceed with a donation and help children with cancer. Just take a look and read the instructions how to proceed with the donation and help children. Give them hope. Give them some hope, please. And then I will show you one more thing that happens with the photogrammeter in Sao Paulo. Now the building looks nice, not melted the way it used to be. Before, although we are talking about Rio, I have to show you Sao Paulo what happens with the photogrammetry on, okay? And there is no way to fix it. There is no way to be fixed. You see that? Of course, you don't go to the left, you know, but you can see here that is like a bump again. Did not happen, I don't know why, but here before you get into the runway, you see you go down, up again, and then you turn to the right, okay? And about the melting buildings, let's see if you gonna have or not. Sao Paulo is also an amazing city. That's why I love that. If you're first time on my channel, You see, this is the route that I love so much between Rio and Sao Paulo. See, not anymore. After the service update 5, no melting buildings. Thanks God. The approach here is amazing. See that? Okay. Okay. Now let's go for another option, another way out to pick up your Rio. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. I made something wrong. Hahaha. just 1 second, because I just made a big. I'm gonna close and open again. Hold on a second, please. Okay. Just 1 second, guys, sorry. I made a mistake, but just 1 second. Just 1 second, guys, please. In the meantime, let me fix it. In the meantime, guys, just 1 second, please. Just 1 second. So for the Okay, we're back. Fala aí, pessoal. Pronto, voltamos. We are back. And now I'm gonna show you another option. Another way to pick up a reel that's gonna be like this. Come to Brazil, photogrammetry install, okay, and then Rio de Janeiro, enable the scenery from a Sao, just in case we don't have Paulo, okay. And also let me check here. Rio, Paulo Ricardo is installed, but I'm gonna disable. And I used this one for years because I had a big issue with you see the photogrammetry is on, but the Siri pack is off. Which one I'm gonna take? Okay, Disable, disable, disable. Okay, and that's all we need to do right now. Rio de Janeiro, discover flights, trim it. Okay. So the airport came with word update 19. The photogrammetry is on. There is no Siri pack, there is no Paulo Ricardo, okay? Let's see what will happen.
Rio Tower. Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
The first thing that you have to notice is the texture. The runway texture is completely different. Okay, gonna outside and see. This is a sober scenery, and no photogrammetry. No, the photogrammetry is on. No city pack. Okay. I need just a few. Please wait a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. We are back. I had to go to the toilet. Oh my gosh. I might come back soon. Anyway, we are back, okay? Okay. So here, what we have now. Asobo, completely Asobo, no Paulo Ricardo, no city pack, nothing. Just photogrammetry on and the Asobo scenery. Here we go. And see what happened with the bridge. This is the first issue that you have. The bridge underwater. I did. I washed my hands. My hands are clean now. Oh my gosh. But that is on Flightsimmers, a fix for the bridge. Okay, you can download there. So like I mentioned, the photogrammetry is on, and it's pure Asobo, okay? Nothing else. It's also beautiful. Oh, Vasco. It's a soccer team in Brazil, very famous. Olha seria CTN, eu me esqueci o nome, que seria o Centro de Tradições Nordestinas ali, mas a gente chamava de outro jeito. Okay, this is Rio, pure Asobo. The airport comes with word update 19. Okay. It's a cool airport made by a friend, another friend, Stefan was one of the responsible for this scenery. Niterói. Anyway, and then finally we go for the last, I guess it's gonna be the last way to that can be picked to fly in Rio, okay? For those who has problems with photogrammetry. Here, and options disable. Enable. É que chegou a mensagem aqui de um grande. Valeu, Léo, obrigado. Eu tô fazendo uma live aqui agora mostrando as opções do Rio. E obrigado aí pelo retorno, tá? Agora, Léo da Flight. Okay, now I have to pick it up Rio. Why is not stream it? Yo, where are you, man? Where is Rio? Stream it. Disable. And then finally, this one. Okay, disable and disable. Okay. Okay, now let's come back. So now we have the photogrammetry of Rio by Paulo Ricardo installed, and no CD pack. Okay, and the CD pack could be installed, okay, but it is not. And now you have to pay attention, because if you have purchased Paulo and you like what you've seen now, you have to email him and ask for this version with his buildings and all the things necessary. Look, here we go. No more issue with the bridge. Okay, Paulo Ricardo scenery, buildings by Paulo Ricardo, no photogrammetry, and everything is okay. I don't like the trees in the mountains, you know, by the edge of the mountain. I don't like. So Paulo Ricardo made a great job, like always. Então, pessoal, esse é o Paulo Ricardo. Se você comprou o cenário do Paulo Ricardo e você tem problema com fotogrametria, você pede para ele, faz um e-mail para ele: Paulo, você tem uma versão aí da sua cidade, do Rio de Janeiro, do seu aeroporto, com a fotogrametria off? Ele vai te atender, ele é um cara sensacional, vai te atender. e aí você vai poder resolver o seu problema. Assim como aqui no Rio você pode pedir isso, São Paulo, Congonhas, a mesma coisa, ok? Ó, então eu particularmente usei e uso até agora, até ontem eu estava usando essa versão, tá? Till yesterday I was flying with this version. No photogrammetry, Paulo Ricardo scenery, his buildings, everything from Paulo. And then I think you have a great call-out also. Okay, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, like Rio City Pack. So it's up to you to make up your mind and check the possibility, your financial possibilities to purchase or not, just in case you already have Paulo Ricardo. If Paulo Ricardo is enough for you, or more than enough, I would say both are great. Both works great. Okay, and then we have the great thing that I show you now. Like I said in the beginning, if you fly in Rio, you have to fly probably you coming from Sao Paulo, and then with the photogrammetry off, and you have to ask Paulo for not only Rio but also Sao Paulo, and I will show you what will happen in Sao Paulo. What will happen in Sao Paulo you see now. Então, pessoal, qual é o cenário agora? O cenário é fotogrametria off. Paulo Ricardo, cenário de São Paulo, você comprou? Tem problema com a fotogrametria? Pede para ele, manda um e-mail para ele. Pô, Paulo, você tem como me conseguir o cenário de São Paulo com a fotogrametria off? Tá aí, tá bom? E aí, ó, o que acontece. Você vai andar aqui, ó, e não vai ter buraquinhos na pista, não vai ter buraco na taxiway. Isso acontece. E aí você fica entre a cruz e a espada. Se ativa ou não ativa, né? So guys, with this version, the photogrammetry off and Paulo Ricardo scenery made by who's gonna fly with the photogrammetry off, you have to email him, and like in Rio, ask. You see no bumps here, no holes in the taxiway, no holes in the runway, no bump. You can, no melting buildings if you have any issue with the photogrammetry. So I've been flying for up to yesterday this version. I consider this version the best one. The only problem that we have here, I consider, if you have the photogrammetry on, the streets are more beautiful. looks nice. You see, the streets here is not nice as if you have the no issue, no bump, no hole. You just get into the runway with no issue. So and especially I really enjoy what doesn't appears. You see this building here, it's an icon, you know, should be a point of interest. This building, it's icon for us in Sao Paulo. So if you have a photogrammetry on, it doesn't look like the way you see right now. Now you see the streets are really it's not nice the way that's supposed to be, and my aircraft is almost crashing. But also has the city is also cool. Yeah, it seems the aircraft doesn't want to fly anymore. Come on, aircraft, come on. What happened to you? I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to recover, but no way. Now it seems to work. Okay, so pretty cool. I really enjoy this version, you know, with the photogrammetry off. No issue with the airport, no issue with the taxiway, no issue, okay? And no problem with carrying, no melting buildings. So this is all that I can tell you. It's up to you. And I hope you have enjoyed this video and have a nice flight.